Hi Gemini, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we're going to do the read for you and who, and this will be the second half of August. I'm getting these out for you right now. This will be for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. So if you're looking for also a personal read rather than a general read, which is what we're doing here, then I urge you to definitely check out our, just up here or in my description box, my website. You can check it out and actually schedule your read there, okay? So that's if you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, okay? So let's jump into this. You know what I was getting for you as I was pre-shuffling, going all the way through here, Gem? Something that you're visualizing, something that you are wanting to manifest. It's actually in the process, or it already has manifested for you. Okay, that's what's coming through. Okay, so whatever it is that you wanted to achieve, came through really strong. Some of you may be experiencing this now. Now energy is fluid, so some of you might have already experienced, and some of you again have yet to experience it. But I just really got the fact that the desired reality is almost already present here. Okay, what it is that you want is coming into fruition if it's not already here. So it's about some sort of achievement. Seeing yourself achieve at the highest possible goal and what it is that you want. And I just really feel that you're experiencing the feelings, you're going through the details of it, and you've done it such a good job of it. For many of you, that's the case. So do share, okay? Share in our tribe below here, guys. I'd love to know, and definitely it helps my channel tremendously. So definitely do likes, drop a like and subscribe and note your comments. I really truly appreciate your presence here. Okay, love to be a part of your journey. Okay, so let's see what guideposts are going to come out for you here as it relates to your journey, as in your love life. Now, it'll be one side or the other. The who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, that type of thing, okay? All right, so let's jump and see what's coming out for you right now. Let's take a look. Your current situation right now. What is your current circumstances? I'm going to pull 3 cards to see where you're at. These all wanted to come out. Dang, you got 2 major arcanas coming out. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Emperor. Nice. Okay, this is beautiful. This is the Knight of Pentacles talks about motion, right? Now, even though it's slow, as you can see here, this is a stable, solid offer. The horse is stable. It's really, there's a solid offer coming through, and it could be that a solid offer is coming to you, or you're bringing an offer to someone else. But I also see you're in the Hangman position to get some sort of enlightenment. So this is some sort of time out, right? This is about, just basically taking some sort of step back, in terms of how you want to move forward, what that looks like. So just maybe getting some sort of enlightenment, having faith that you're going to get that enlightenment. I really feel that it's you being enlightened, okay, from a situation. And now it has you moving forward with solidity, very strong, and being the emperor in your life, in this situation. Now the Emperor, this is interesting. This is about becoming that leader, right? And you could be dealing with an Aries, or you're taking on this type of energy yourself. Or someone who's got Aries in their chart, but this is being very, very solid, structured, really moving forward. So really solid and being very grounded on how you approach your relationship or situation. Maybe you're understanding that being grounded is very important in a relationship or situation. Grounding not only yourself, but grounding the relationship is key, providing a foundation, okay? Let's take a look and see what else wants to come out. Let's go ahead and shuffle and see what wants to come out for you here. Anything else on this? Any other words on this current circumstances and situation? You're looking long term. Okay, you're looking long term as it pertains to lovers. Now you could have Gemini, another Gemini that's around you, or there. But I really think that's you. You're looking long term. What do I want as it pertains to love? This is a Lover's card. This is beautiful. So you definitely got love coming around you. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so this is about some sort of love situation. This is some sort of union, and you're looking long term and seeing what that is. You could be dealing with 3 people and having to bring 2, together and leaving behind one. So it could be a matter of making a choice long term on what that looks like. But it's this red is about grounding. That's that foundational root chakra, and then over your shoulder, that is love. This is the heart chakra, right? So it's about grounding yourself in what it is that you love and wanting to see it grow, right? And this is a 3 card, so it's about being very creative in doing that, Gem. But I really feel that in terms of the lovers, this is interesting. It's a 6 card, and 6 talks about a new birth, a birthing of something new, right? So it is about being creative, about a birthing of something new relating to love, okay? Some of you might be having a brand new beginning in love. So this is beautiful. So this just tells me that there is a choice and some sort of decision that is going to be made here, okay? Interesting. So you definitely got a decision to make here, okay? Let's take a look at this other person on the other side. Let's take a look at what's coming out in terms of their current circumstances, okay? Let's take a look. Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, here it is. What is it? Oh, this person is getting some rest right now, okay? They're actually taking a time out, to rest on this relationship or situation. They need to get grounded. It's a 4 card. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius on this side, a fellow air sign. But before they move forward and strategize on how they're going to use this next sword, the other 3 are hanging on the wall. They're actually asking for guidance and focusing on getting their confidence and getting and replenishing, revitalizing themselves before they make that next move. So that's what I see here for them. Anything else that wants to come through? Let's take a look. What else wants to come through? This came through. To get the clarity, the Ace of Swords. This is about a wreath of success. This is about power and victory, a wreath of success. Again, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy over here, okay? Keep in mind, guys, you might resonate with one side more than the other. I'm just going to be focusing, for you on this side over here, okay? So note that. But they're going to get the power, the clarity, and the success that they want. This is a wreath of success. The 8th is a potential for a brand new beginning, for the clarity there. So let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Pull a couple other cards. Nice. So this is about clarity. This is about as it relates to their love life. This is about emotional fulfillment. This is saying quit focusing on that of which is not working and focus on what is working, okay? We all have a tendency, sometimes to, not focus on the best, but this is saying focus on the best opportunity for yourself here, okay? But this is saying you get the clarity, and this leads to a 10 of cups. So this is about emotional fulfillment here. This is coming to fruition, right? All this is coming to fruition. This is about, being very wealth and established in wealth. And now this is about a 5 card, which is changing this belief system. No longer looking at here, you're looking over here now. Okay, a change. 5's change. There's an adversity if you look through this way. There's conflict if you continuously look at what is spilt and what you can't fix it, okay? This is about looking at what is available for you to take and drink, right? So that's what this is talking about. So this is about adversity and focusing on what doesn't work for you. There's like 2 ends of the spectrum. One side focusing on what it is you want, the other one's focusing on what you don't want. Tell me, guys, which one feels better, the 10 of cups or the 5 of cups, all right? You tell me below, okay? So I'm just saying, I think you're getting some, I think this side over here, this person's getting some clarity. And getting the rest that they need. So for some of you, you could be resonating with this side a little bit more, but let's take a look, all right? Let's go back over to you and find out, what is the cause of anxiety here? What is the cause of anxiety, okay? What is it? Or of this relationship or situation? Man. Okay, guys, what do we get? We got the 9 of Swords, the Empress, and the King of Wands, okay? Now, the 9 of Swords, here's the anxiety, right? All right, so not laughing at it, here's what I'm doing. I want to work with you on it, okay? I just want you to see is that, sometimes when you see it visually, it looks different. And this is saying that, this is that 3 a.m. card, staying up at night, kind of going over the same thing over and over again, kind of replaying that same tape over and over again. And this is about cutting that out. This is saying that you on this side, you might be, coming. It's a 9, which is coming to fruition. So the good thing is that it's coming to fruition. It's not going to get any harder. It's going to be going away. And it has to do with some sort of Empress. Okay, so you might have someone in your life. This is beautiful. She represents the planet of Venus, about comfort, art, and beauty. Birth, okay, this might have to do with a pregnancy. So then some of you, that could be the case. So definitely note your comments below, but that's what I feel here. Could be about maybe some sort of pregnancy or a birthing of something new, right? And then I see the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is all about that visionary entrepreneur, right? You might be taking on this yourself. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So it's kind of the same energy as here in terms of well, here this one, the Empress being more about Venus and the planet of love. The Empress is just strictly moving forward in creativity, love, and rebirth. But what I really get is that you're just having an issue or a challenge with someone in your life that is an Empress, and it's like you have to now take charge of this. Now, this other person could be an entrepreneur. So the other person you might be dealing with could be an entrepreneur, and they might be more a visionary and kind of that type of thing. But maybe this is asking that you take that on, become a little bit more visionary and entrepreneur, and kind of out figuring out how to solve this situation. Okay, but that's what I see interesting. Let's do this. I got to clarify something, because I want to clarify what you're being up all night about. Let's take a look at what this is. This is Empress. Okay, you've got someone here, and again, it could be because of a pregnancy, or it could be because of someone that's taken on that Empress energy. She might be fair, fair skin, fair hair, light hair. But that's what I see here, and I see the King of Wands, and I see it here. It's almost like you're looking towards her. So I kind of feel that you're taking on this energy. Like, how do I approach her? Like, how do I do that? Okay, let's take a look at what's going to help you. Okay, let's take a look. Wow, you know who got this too? Cancer got this as well, or Cancer. I think the other side, the other person in Cancer got it, what this means is, so do check out your moon rising and Venus signs, guys, on these. This is about surrendering to inner peace. So what's going to help you to rid of this is to cultivate some sort of daily ritual, maybe of some sort of inner peace. Okay, whatever that is for you, maybe taking quiet meditation, maybe going for walks, anything of the sort to ease your mind. Focus on music, whatever that is, because as you do so, you're going to allow that inner peace to come inside, and things are going to flow a lot more easily in this relationship or situation. Okay, so surrender to the peace and stillness within, and enjoy that sanctuary that you have inside you, and get to that point, and you can feel things differently, and you're going to see things differently, and other people are going to pick up on it differently, and so that's what's coming into play. So it does say to surrender to inner peace, and that's what's really going to help you there. And surrender to silence. My gosh, you must have a lot going on, like a lot of noise kind of around you as of late. And it could be the noise of your own mind. Okay, so this is saying is to reboot that hard drive, that data, whatever that's happening for you. Reboot it overnight for and reboot it every day for taking that meditative time out, and just look at that as rebooting your computer so you can get into inner peace again and have that new reset. Okay, that's what's coming across. So this inner silence is about silence can definitely heal, and silence can definitely replenish you. Okay, our phones even need to do it, our computers need to do it, right? So again, that's just an example of a metaphor for you to maybe think about, for some of you. But it's surrender to silence. So note your comments below, guys, and definitely drop a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And so let's go ahead back and take a look at this other person on what is the cause of the anxiety over on this side. The person over here on this other side, I get the Seven of Swords, I get the Star card, and I get the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the source of anxiety for them here is about the deception. Maybe they've had some sort of deception in their love life. Again, this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be on this side, or they're taking on this energy. They don't want deception. Okay, they're not going to go for that. They have faith that there is not deception, but they see someone they have an inkling that someone is, and what they're trying to do is heal from any sort of deception that has happened in the past, so then they can move forward. on their true north, okay? On their true north. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? Could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is about hope and inspiration so they can revive themselves, revitalize themselves. You know, water's being on, poured into the, to the ground and on ground and onto the lake here. And this is all about, balancing things out, replenishing oneself, almost becoming naked. In terms of the healing process, taking the mask off, healing, doing whatever that case may be, balancing their chakras here, and then following their true north as it pertains to love and being inspired to do so. And then I get the King of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy. Could be someone around them, or they could be taking on that type of energy. Or perhaps there is a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo coming into their life. Unless you, Gemini, might have that in your chart as well, too. Okay, but again, for some of you that could be the case. But it's also could be for some of you then getting after this, the healing and that type of thing, getting back in control of their domain, right? Back in control of their finances, their situation, being in control of that. Very, very disciplined. Within that, very being more authoritative there. What is it that they needed to heal from? What is it that is going to help them, move forward? What can help them? Let's take a look at what that is. Surrendering to frustration. Wow. Okay, so this is about frustration, knowing that it doesn't create opportunities. It actually shrinks them, okay? It keeps doors closed rather than opening them. So the frustration is about dissolving and taking a moment to step back and breathe. And it is about this person centering themselves a little bit better so they know how they want to move forward in this relationship or situation. And they can do it in a more calmly way, okay? And that's what that is talking about. Okay, interesting. Anything else that's the best way for them to move forward that can help them? Any wisdom? Surrendering to their creativity. This is beautiful. This is about, really truly letting their imagination, have some playfulness in their life, okay? So surrendering to the creativity, it's in how to maybe solve a problem or how to, move forward and pursue a dream of theirs, okay? And that's what I see, is using their creativity and listening to new ideas and what that looks like, okay? Let's go back to you and find out, I want to find out 3 steps in terms of that can help you in terms of moving forward. What are 3 ways or steps to overcome in this relationship or situation, okay? We've already covered quite a few, but what's your best steps moving forward? One more. What do we have? Nice. So we've got unity, we've got surrender, and we've got perspective, okay? So the unity is coming together for the greater good, okay? This is about coming together. You want unity, it looks like in this relationship and situation. How to overcome that is focus on unity, centering yourself. This is about centering yourself amidst the masks that we all wear, and this is about taking those masks off and centering one's self, okay? Before we put them back on, and knowing what you truly want, how you want to move forward. Very, very similar, in terms of what we got over here, right, for you. How to move forward and which way to go, but centering one's self. And understanding calmly and being able to surrender to silence and feel good in that inner peace, and then you have a better perspective on this relationship or situation. It's duplicating itself in a message, guys. You're gonna have a better perspective on how you should move forward, okay? And that's what I see here. This is beautiful, okay? On this other side, the best way for them to move forward, and for some of you that might resonate on this side. Okay, so what we see here is I get shift. This is about shifting, and this is about moving, going with the flow and shifting and making a change. So it might take a different way that they need to do things on this side. Very similar to you getting a different perspective. This person is also recognizing the patterns that have once held them back, and they're starting to address those patterns. The old hard drive or the old template of data that had once served them as a child that no longer serves them now. And this is about recognizing those patterns and now putting those patterns in context, right? And that is what we call, my friends, spiritual maturity. The dragonflies represent that spiritual maturation. And that's the saying, is that you have now are able to center yourself due to your spirituality to break through some of these, to understand these patterns, to see these patterns, and then to start centering yourself on how you need to move forward. And it's beautiful. And it probably has to do with that from being from a child, okay? It could be from a child for this person on this other side. And their growth, I think, was really key. And also about what was the part of their foundation, because that red is part of their foundation. They could have had red hair too, okay? Just saying for some of you, but yeah, so the red is about creating that foundation, you know, in some way, shape, or form that that spirituality is creating a foundation. And that's what I see here. I want to focus on you in terms of what is the oracle card for you that's most important for you to remember. We're going to pull from the Sacred Rebel cards. You know, when we get that crazy energy in us and we need to kind of tame that and transform it. Okay, so we're going to see what wants to come out for you here. Let's take a look at what that is. Whoa, too many cards fell out, so I'm going to actually, it's not a fair chance. So let me go ahead. Too many cards, 4, and those would take forever to read. So let's take a look at what wants to come out. You know, what universal message is important for Gemini to be aware of as it relates to their situation that they're in this love situation. Here it is, guys. What you want wants you, okay? So in this relationship or situation, if you're wondering if the other person wants you, this is basically saying, yes, they do, okay? So this is a 16 card, and it reduces to a 7. And what the 7s talk about is about having faith, okay? So what this is saying is that dare to believe that, you know, what it is that you want truly wants you, okay? So if you've been wishing, you know, on what it is that you want, that's what this is talking about, that. And maybe you have been, you feel guilt over it. Maybe you feel denied of your natural desires, or, you know, or pleasures, and you've maybe developed a tricky, complicated relationship, you know, and with the yearnings of your heart. So this is saying is that this is about, we might focus on maybe going for second best, but this is saying don't do that. Don't do that. Don't cut yourself short in that, okay? Because this is a healing message. It's trust what it is in you that you truly want. And this is what the card wants to remind you in this relationship or situation. Maybe you want to sing, maybe you want to write, maybe you want to, you know, I don't know, you want to help animals, you want to paint, you want to make music, okay? Maybe you want that other person, you know, whatever this case may be. Ask yourself how it truly moves in you. Because one of the things, I have this quote on my website that talks about, you know how you feel by the way the energy moves in you, okay? And it's a quote I put on my website for myself that, you know, that I just felt it, so I just put it on there and I wrote it. And so I thought, well, this is about giving it consistent attention to whatever it does that wants you, and whatever it is that moves you in a positive way, right? Because it can move in a negative way, but move in a positive way too. So your answers may come in a flood, it may come all of a sudden, or it may appear over time. But this is just saying is that as you get to know your genuine desires for yourself and you connect with yourself better, you feel the energy in you, that it's another language that you can learn to trust in terms of your ability. Really cultivate your feelings, right? Give your permission to go there, okay? As that's what this card is asking you to do, okay? A desire is already on its way to you. It's closer than you think, and you'll be able to see it, touch it, feel it, and enjoy it. But this is saying is that it's a manifestation. You know, become inspired on your next manifestation and really focus on the true desires of your heart. Okay, so that's what I see here, guys. So this is beautiful. Okay, note your comments below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.